Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day number 2, or at least my day number 2 of BrickFair Virginia 2024. Alright, I've officially arrived to the convention center. The line here has already started to form with the people who have prepaid for their tickets. It's not even 9:30 yet, and it's a pretty decent sized line. Alright, so everything in here is definitely full swing setup now, which is really awesome. Everything's starting to look good. All the vendors are going to be open this morning. All the MOCs definitely should be set up by now. So I'll definitely be in here today making some more videos, especially on the MOCs. 30 minutes till public apparently. And it kind of sucks because sometimes when you make mock videos on days like today, it's very loud, so the audio is not the best. But I couldn't make a lot of them yesterday because some people didn't have their MOCs set up yet. So it's kind of a trade-off. So this is a cool thing. They're actually selling previous year's BrickFair trophies, and they have custom printed bricks. So I got one with my name on it, but you could have got one that said like world's best mom or world's best dad or best Lego builder, stuff like that. Really cool things, but obviously got mine with Brad, and it's a great initiative. So here are all the options that you had to choose from for the names. You can see they had a bunch there. This is what the finished trophy looks like. They are only $12 each. And then here, of course, is Brad, which is the one I got. This is hilarious, guys. Check out the sticker Pick and Bricks gave me. Pick and Bricks 2024 Land President. This is awesome. He also gave me this torso here as well, which is really sick. I'm very grateful for that. It is 9:57 now, and I believe the public is starting to be let in. Here they are. People are running in. They are so excited. They're probably all heading to the vendors first because they want first dibs. Always an exciting time here at BrickFair. I think it's time to check out a few of the MOCs that are here at BrickFair. Check out this really epic train layout. I believe this is from Penn Lug. It's absolutely amazing. First off, it's huge. You can see the train tracks running all over the place here. What I like about it is the train tracks aren't just there and boring. They've all got tiles and they're really detailed. There are so many different trees around as well. We've got a really cool looking train station right here, and this has got to be one of my favorite parts here. This is part of a city, and some of these buildings are actually modeled after ones in Philadelphia, which is really fun. So this one here even has a UFO sticking down the top of it and a light show basically. We've got an Apple store that's based off one in Philadelphia, as well as the Kensington National Bank. The trains are also moving around the city here, which is a lot of fun. So there's a couple different ones, a couple different iterations, because it's a very, very large layout. And you guys can see they even go back here. I made it over here on the other side just in time to see the train begin its loop around. I really just wanted to come and take a look at all of the other trains here, because this is absolutely amazing. So this is sick over here. We have some of Cool Guy Dom's builds, which are really awesome. This right here is the Skimwing New Adventure. Of course, we've got Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's, a Lego Minecraft sword. This one's really cool here. This is called Sketch, which is awesome. It is this brick-built Lego figure. Honestly, this dude's such a talented builder. Simon from Toro Look here has also created this really epic Calvin and Hobbes mock. It's basically a recreation of this comic right here, all out of Lego, which is awesome. He's even included all of the text there as well, all the different builds. It's very, very nice model. He also built a bigger version of Hobbes right here, which is really cool, as well as the Calvin and Hobbes on the sleigh right here. This build right here was actually nominated for Best Town Building, and I just have to say, this looks amazing. I love all the detail that went into this Lego mock here. It looks really cool, but I think the best part of it is just definitely that use of the roof pieces. I don't think I've ever seen a Lego mock have its roof done like this before. It is absolutely amazing. This one here is known as the Autumn Cottage. Really, really cool. It also looks like here that somebody has painted their Lego minifigure, and they've done an incredible job. This Way Out Diner is really cool here. They've actually combined a bunch of different Lego minifigures from multiple different themes. We've got like the Flintstones over here, Scooby-Doo over here, and some custom ones as well. They built this really cool like Mystery Machine spaceship, in addition to all the other Flintstone builds and all the other minifigures here as well. It is super neat. And the whole thing looks like it's floating, which is pretty awesome. Check out the Mystery TIE Machine here. This is like a TIE Fighter X Mystery Machine. Looks like it even comes with some custom minifigures here. This is an absolutely massive Disney castle right here. Oh, so much cooler than the official Lego set that we got a few years ago. You can see it is a much larger build. It's all lit up, which looks really cool. And surrounding the whole castle, there's actually the Disney monorail as well. They've also tried to include a bunch of the details from the park also, including the river all the way around it and so many different flowers. It looks so beautiful. This is really cool here because the Washington Lug has actually recreated Washington, D.C. Union Station entirely out of Lego bricks. It actually is connected to this massive Lego city that they made here, which I'll take a look at more in just a second. This is a beautiful, beautiful train station. I really love all the details and the statues on it. I've never actually seen this train station in DC before, so I might have to check it out here when I'm on the trip. Speaking of the rest of the city here, they did a really great job recreating a bunch of Washington buildings here out of Lego bricks. Love some of the buildings here. That's like, looks like the Sheridan Hotel and a couple other landmarks as well. This one here is the Memorial Hospital, which is really fun. There's a monorail actually going through the city in addition to the trains. And I really love this one here. This is called the Aloha Apartments. It is really fun. I love the color schemes here. I'm not sure if it is based on any actual building or if it's just an original creation, but it's still really cool. As I said, love the color schemes, absolutely beautiful. And it was also nominated for Best Town/Train Building. So this one's going to be a very difficult category to choose from because I've really liked all the builds in it so far. I really like this color of car here as well. And look, there's even another monorail going around the city here. And I think this is really cool because this building actually incorporates all of the builders' brick badges from all over the years. Look at how many LEGO conventions they've been to. I love how this builder here has also expanded on the fire brigade, which is a classic set that I've always wanted to get. And they've even added a helicopter landing pad to the top there. This is called the Finleyburg Castle, and it is an amazing medieval village here. I am super impressed. They've got everything from LEGO boats. They've got bridges, of course, the actual massive castle right here, which takes up several base plates. And then over here, they actually have a whole medieval village as well. Look at how cool all these knights are walking. That is so much fun. This is a really cool build here. This is the United States Capitol, which is obviously in Washington, D.C. Looks absolutely amazing here. You guys can see there's so many really cool details on the actual build itself. We've got a ton of tourists at the very front here, you know, walking around and shopping at some of the food trucks. I love the actual details on the build here as well. These pillars look really cool, and of course we've got the massive staircases leading up to the main doors of the Capitol. We've got the American flag. We've got the famous rotunda as well, which is amazing, and then some skylights also. But one of my favorite parts is definitely on the side of this build where they've actually got the presidential motorcade, and it looks like Joe Biden is here walking into the Capitol building surrounded by his Secret Service agents and the presidential beast there. And we've even got a bunch of protesters out there that are, you know, protesting or I guess supporting. This Navy aircraft carrier is pretty amazing. I always thought aircraft carriers were pretty cool, and I wanted one in LEGO for a long time. But this one's truly amazing. I love how it's all in mini scale here with a bunch of like these micro LEGO minifigures. All the planes here are really cool, and of course it just looks really sharp. Look at all of these tanks made out of LEGO bricks. These are all absolutely incredible. I actually think one of my favorite parts about this LEGO convention is how many LEGO city layouts there are. It really inspires me for my own. I love this one here because I think the motel is really cool here. This one's a lug build as well. RVA lug. I don't know if that's how you properly say it, but you guys can see they've got like a party bus there. They've also got the train right here, and they've just got this beautiful part of the downtown core. I know this is a set. Wow, it's pretty impressive. I really like the crane they have here as well in their blue, I think, which is really fun. Of course, it continues all the way down here with a bunch of other buildings as well, and they have a ton of other trains in part of the layout. And the rest of the city is actually continued over here as well, which is really fun. So this all looks really neat. I'm having a blast looking at it. This building especially is really cool. I love how big it is. It looks like multiple buildings put together, but it's just one. This LEGO concert is really cool as well. They've got all the minifigures there just dancing around, and they've got this huge light show, and they've even got a screen, and they've got music underneath the table here, which is really fun. I think there's going to be a game of bingo right now, and I didn't get a chance to play any of the other bingo for this week's convention, so I'm going to go check it out. I think it's intended for the public, but they said in the program that we could play too if we wanted. I'll only play if it's not too busy though, because I don't want to take away a spot from kids. Alright, so I'm all seated to play bingo here. How it works is you do get a bag of tiles in your goodie bag, and then you get the bingo card here. You play bingo. It's pretty cool. I'm going to set my card right here. B8. Guys, we are not off to a good start here. I do not have B8. 075. Guys, I picked the wrong card. 075, no. I've got 73, 74, 72, and 70, but no 71. G52. Yeah, finally got one. Somebody just called bingo. Yeah, I'm not close. Update, we're back in business. That was a false bingo. Double false alarm. It actually was a bingo. That's crazy. This is the closest I've gotten so far. Whoa, this is coming. This is crazy. Alright, I just have no luck here with the bingo. Alright, I just left bingo. I was very unsuccessful, and now I'm going to go grab a quick bite to eat, and I'm going to come back and film a lot more of the MOCs and stuff. Good gosh, maybe I shouldn't have left for lunch. I had to park way over there on the other side of the Walmart because I could just not find any parking in this parking lot. By now you guys know I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, but I just want to give credit to this Star Wars MOC right here. I love how they built this like scene of all the microfighters. This just looks really cool. I recognize a few of them for sure, and I just think it was really creative to kind of incorporate them all into this one build here with the backdrop as well. This one's really cool. Maticus Bricks' Enchanted Forest was actually nominated for the best landscape. You guys have seen this at a few conventions and in his videos in the past. It is an absolutely outstanding build. The colors in it are pretty amazing, and the details are just incredible. Like, he's honestly thought of everything, and you can just see as I move the camera in all the cool little features that he's added and everything. So very, very excited for him that this one got nominated here, and it really, you know, it sparked the whole collaboration as well. There's a lot of other builders here who have made additions to the Enchanted Forest, so very glad that he's being recognized with this one, and hopefully he wins. This display case of LEGO minifigures gives me a huge throwback to what the old days of LEGO YouTube and LEGO conventions looked like. Somebody here has created a ton of these really amazing custom painted LEGO minifigures. These are absolutely amazing looking. A lot of them are, as I said, custom painted, but also have like custom moldings or custom sculpting on them as well. They look so incredible and so detailed. Like, these are mind-blowing. Wow, these are so cool. This is really cool. I didn't notice this earlier, but this is actually the Mary Poppins house, which is really fun, and the whole thing is actually shaking back and forth. The trains running in this layout are also really cool. And look at this massive build of the Daily Bugle. This is super cool. This is what the community is all about. Here, Fick and Bricks under his table had an entire bin full of LEGO sets and LEGO poly bags. And basically, like, the first thing I saw today at the convention was him letting this little kid choose from this bin of LEGO and let him take whatever he wants. And I just think that is the coolest thing. Oh, this is so fun. I didn't know they had this, but they actually have a mini putt, which is cool. This is really cool. They also have this ring toss game, which is really fun. You can, like, buy a bucket of the rings here and just toss them at these jugs that are completely filled with LEGO bricks. They also have this game of Go Fish here as well, and the prize for this one is actually little bags of LEGO pieces. I hear a lot of yelling and some LEGO breaking, so I'm going to go over here and check it out and see what's happening. So it looks like they're over here doing a bridge breaking competition, which is really fun. Okay, so this team has built this bridge. They put it up here, and then they put a bunch of weights on it.
You got to get to 30 anyway for the tie. You want to go put another 20 on? This guy right here said put a 20 on. He's not on the team. He's not on the team. I like your strategy, though. 40 pounds! 60 pounds! 70. 60 pounds! Let's give him a nice round of applause. 60 pounds!
Whoa, check it out. The mosaic is now completely finished. This is awesome. We've got some classic space LEGO minifigures here. We've got their flag, the LEGO logo, the BrickFair logo, and then even a spaceship in the background. This is awesome. This is really cool. There are some very creative mosaics here. All right, so there's about 15 minutes left of today while the public are still here, and then the doors close and it's just the exhibitors. Tonight here at BrickFair is the infamous yard sale. There's actually 2 yard sales every convention, but I missed the first one because I wasn't here on Thursday. So this is going to be the second one for everybody else, but it's going to be my first one ever of BrickFair, so I'm super excited to see what it's like. There's nothing in particular that I'm looking for. Like, I don't have a wish list or anything like that. I just want to go and check it out and see if I find any really good deals like I did at Brickworld. I just bought this minifigure that I'm very excited about from Brickmania. This is a US Marines in their dress uniforms, which I thought was pretty cool. Also, the time is 4:55, and they've started slowly but surely turning off the lights to get the public out of here, because we have a whole night ahead of us here. Okay, so this is really interesting. Apparently the garage sales literally around the convention center. They are putting tables up here in front of people's MOCs, and this is how it goes. I feel like this could be a lot more, or I guess I should say a lot less chaotic than Brickworld. I'm sorry, I feel bad. Like, I shouldn't be comparing the 2 LEGO conventions because they are totally different, but because I haven't been to another large convention like this in so many years, it's just so interesting to see what the differences are. The thrill of pre-garage sale sales is real. I am ready to do some wheeling and dealing, and in fact, I just made my very first purchase before it started. Setup here at the garage sale is well underway. A lot of people have started putting out their sets, and holy crap, look at all the sets this person has brought. That's amazing. I'm starting to take a look at everybody's booths here and just seeing what they have, and I see this set here, and I really regret not getting that one back in 2008, but a lot of Star Wars from what I've seen on all the tables so far. And Cheap Ass Bricks is starting to lay out all his stuff as well, so I'll have to come back when he's got more of it set up. So far, I'm seeing a lot of the things you'd expect to see at a garage sale, seeing a ton of LEGO Star Wars, I'm seeing a ton of classic space and other more vintage LEGO sets, but I just wanted to say as well that I am really enjoying the setup they have here for the garage sale. It feels so much easier that I can walk around and see everybody's table. It's not too close together, and it's just like I can really get a chance to actually go around and see everything and look at it and browse like I want to. Check out all these really cool vintage LEGO sets that this seller has for sale. And man, on this table here, they have a ton of LEGO Bionicle sets. The garage sale is officially open now. I've already done a full pass of the convention center, and now I'm going around and doing another one. And this reminds me of like the Philly Brickfest 2016-17 days where cheap ass will just show up with a ton of tubs full of Lego sets and just sell them at really good prices. Whoa, check this out. This is a really cool Lego minifigure here. It's from the Roman Colosseum. I don't even remember when that's from. This seller here also has the sealed copy of the canceled Lego Christmas set, as well as a whole bag of their Lego minifigures. I'm very tempted to buy this guy. It's 50 bucks, so it's kind of expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. Especially because this might be my only opportunity to get the figure without buying the whole set. He also has this really cool European exclusive Disney 100 at Disney Castle build, which was like a store build or something. Okay, I think I've seen everything I needed to see for the garage sale. Wow, this one went by really fast. Teardown is already underway. I think this was the most chill I've ever been at a garage sale before. So I would say I had a very successful garage sale haul. You guys saw some of the cool things that I picked up. Not only is this bag full right here, but my backpack is also full. So it was a pretty successful one. Can't wait to show you guys in another video. All right, so now that the garage sale is pretty much finished, which was a really cool experience, by the way, it was really interesting to see like how they did it, and I had a lot of fun. I bought some really cool things. As I said, I can't wait to show you that a little bit later. So the garage sale's wrapped up now. All the tables were torn down, and right now it's just the Adult Swim, which is basically a 21+ event here at BrickFair where everyone's playing some drinking games, having a few drinks, so it's a lot of fun. I'm pretty much just spending the night just kind of walking around, chatting with more people, and just like taking any videos or pictures or anything that I may have missed here at the convention while there's no public, so it's a lot easier to see the Lego MOCs and stuff like that. Look at this massive pyramid I ended up building from all the play brick here. That's crazy. It was pretty tall and pretty unstable, and when we saw Ethan coming, we wanted to make sure he didn't get too close.
And you just, yeah.
Why are y'all looking at me?
Because we dedicated the pyramid to you.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I need you to take 2 steps back.
It's a little
Bigger steps.
You want a picture?
Okay.
Honestly, Ethan's one of my favorites. He's hilarious, and look at the group picture we got with the pyramid once it was all said and done. Well, you guys, today I'm having a late start to BrickFair Virginia 2024. This is my day number 3. It is Sunday, which is the final day here at BrickFair. Last night ended up being a pretty late night. A lot of us were hanging out until a pretty decent hour in the morning, so I got back here, went to sleep, and woke up a little bit later this morning and just took my time getting ready. Now I'm on my way to the convention center. I really said let me be really late to the convention and grab a pizza on the way for breakfast. But wow, this pizza looks very delicious. Better late than never here. I had made it to the convention hall for the very last day of BrickFair Virginia 2024. As can be expected, it is packed in here. Lots of public just here, you know, really enjoying the day. All right, I decided I could use a little break from walking around the convention center and looking at the vendors in the MOCs, so I came back over here to retry my luck at bingo. I just played bingo for half an hour and I was very unsuccessful, so I packed up and I'm gonna go walk around the convention center again. Also, I'm very disappointed to see that my pyramid is no longer here in the brick pit area, although I'm sure I see a lot of remnants of it. I think people tore it apart and then used my pieces to build their own creations, which is kind of cool, but yeah, unfortunately, pyramid is no longer. All right, we are into the last couple minutes here of BrickFair Virginia 2024. It's been a really good day so far. I've just been walking around and really enjoying it, taking everything in. I saw a lot of the MOCs yesterday, so today was just going around again and just making sure I really get to see them all, and of course checking to see any of the vendors have any last minute deals. But the biggest thing I've been doing today is just of course been like chatting with people and making some meaningful connections and having some pretty great conversations. This is the behind the scenes of Ethan and Matt working on making a video. And now it's time for the BrickFair closing ceremonies, and they are throwing out some free Lego sets into the crowd. And then it was time for them to do their final closing raffles.
Dennis Sarchet. Richard. Michael G.
What are you gonna do if you win?
Michael G.
If I win the TIE Fighter,
Matt Dance.
I may have a heart attack and I won't even get to build it.
Oh man.
That means you do.
Lacey.
You get to build it.
Build your set.
You're his beneficiary.
Yeah.
Luke Gursky.
And oops, that was actually the last clip I filmed for the BrickFair Virginia 2024 vlog. I guess originally I didn't expect to combine day 2 with day 3. I did that in editing because I barely filmed any footage on day 3. I seriously just walked around and like hung out with people all day. But I just have to say, like, the convention, it didn't end here this day. The last clip I did film was at closing ceremonies, but later that night, I was so lucky to have been invited into another group's hangout after the convention. It was so much fun. A group of us were hanging out and we were playing games and eating food and like talking a little bit of Lego and a little bit of content creation, but like it was like the most wholesome hangout I've ever seen. Like it was awesome. I don't want to spill it because like I felt so privileged to have been invited to it. So I want to keep that moment private because nobody was really vlogging or anything like that. But it was with just such a really good group of people, and it just made me feel very included and very special to have been invited and like that I really belong. Because I was going to this convention alone. I was a little scared. I didn't know if I'd have people to hang out with and stuff like that. And like that wasn't the case at all. So I'm just honestly so glad I decided to go. Super grateful that I was, invited to this after hangout, and it was a blast. We stayed up super, super late once again, and like, yeah, it was actually the best time ever. So this is where I'm actually going to wrap up my BrickFair Virginia vlog. I know it sucks that I couldn't have shown you more of the experience, but like, as I said, it just was so special, and it's just something that can't be captured on video, so I didn't even try. But this was such a fun weekend, and watching the footage back, I'm really glad that I had a chance to go. I really hope you guys enjoyed the vlogs, of course, and looking forward to hopefully attending in future years as well, because it was a blast, and I won't talk too much about it now, because you guys saw a lot of that in the vlog, and you'll hear more about it in the, coming weeks as I do more videos, and show you more of the MOCs, and more of the things from the vendors, and of course my haul and stuff like that. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching the vlogs here for BrickFair Virginia 2024. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys here in the next one.